After this video, which one would you prefer, Brickmania's or TMC MARSOC minifigures? Now, my last two Friday Night Figs, I've gone over both of Brickmania's and TMC MARSOC minifigures, going over the details between the two, the differences, the year gap as well. But in this video, I wanted to be able to go over both of them together and compare all four minifigures against each other. Now, Brickmania's MARSOC Raider, the first figure, went with a ball cap and the woodland camouflage similar to the Afghan minifigure, while as TMC went with a more darker woodland. It doesn't look like the M81 woodland, but it looks very similar to it. Brickmania also had a printed head that had the texture of a beard and with sunglasses and that little detail, which is pretty cool. Whereas TMC went with more of the chin strap and eye pro minifigure head. Both minifigures have definitely a lot of detail on them and are both unique in their own way. Also, Brickmania went with the ball cap for their figure, and the TMC went with minifig cat fast helmet and their Pelotor or microphone add-on as well. So they don't connect to each other, but it's pretty cool little detail to see, and they're printed on. So it has the American flag on one side and the blood type on the other side. Brickmania's minifigure has also a 1911 or the M45A1 version of the 1911 for its sidearm versus TMC that doesn't have a sidearm at all. Another big difference is going to be that TMC went with more of a JPC plate carrier versus Brickmania went with the traditional Gen 2 Marine plate carrier, which MARSOC did use, but mostly it would be standard infantry that would use that plate carrier. Now, in the last year or two, Brickmania and TMC came out with a version 2 of their MARSOC figures. Brickmania went with the 3D printed and printed on fast helmet, 360 head, so it has a chin strap around his head completely, which is a pretty cool detail to see. And they also went, instead of a camouflage blouse, they went with a PSV level 5 jacket. So it's a gray jacket you'll see on them. And then the woodland camouflage Crytek pants that have knee pads as well. Now, TMC went with the generic M81 camouflage and updated it from their version 1, which I'm glad they were able to. They also went with the Gen 3 plate carrier that the Marines are being issued nowadays as their standard plate carrier, which again, MARSOC wouldn't necessarily use that plate carrier. They would have their own budget and be able to buy different things they would need for their mission. Another big detail is TMC went with their injected molded fast helmet, which is a new and awesome detail to come out with that replaces the minifig cat helmet and ear pro. All the figures also have the MARSOC patch and American patches either on their right or left arm, which is a cool detail to keep with the minifigure. For all four of the minifigures, they have a lot of detail, and it's great to see the overall changes that happen from the first minifigures to now the most recent minifigures that have come out, and hope to see more as well. But which one do you think is the best out of all four of them?